Look at where we're going. His jobs plan is based on investments in education and training so everybody can do the jobs of the future for people who are in school and people who are out of school. Ohio and Cleveland now is pioneering the next great initiative of the Obama administration, which is to give new training to non-college educated, middle-aged people so they can get decent jobs and start growing up again. To invest in science and technology and research, that's a better economic plan than one more round of tax cuts for high-income people, paid for in part by a 22% across the board cut in federal spending on education, on science and technology, on research. That is a dead bang loser. It's bad for Youngstown State. It's bad for America. Obama's economic plan is better for the future of America. Obama's education plan is better for the future of America. He is committed to hiring 100,000 new science and technology teachers and math teachers in our schools. Committed to cutting the rate of inflation in college costs in half. And committed, most important, to the student loan reform program, which is the single most important thing. This alone justifies the president's re-election if you believe in the future. Listen to me. The old student loan system worked like this. The federal government paid the banks a fee to make loans and then guaranteed 90% or more of the loans. The new system works like this. And by the way, under that old system, that plus the rising cost meant that we dropped to 16th in the world in the percentage of our young people with college degrees. 16th in the last decade. It's a prescription for disaster. Not everybody needs a college degree, but in the 21st century, almost every job will be created by somebody who has one. Right? So we can't afford to be 16th in the world. So what did the president and the Congress do? What did Congressman Ryan do? What did they do? They passed a law to change that system, and here's how it works now. The government sets aside a loan reserve. Youngstown State says, here are the people who qualify for federal student loans. They get the loans at a lower interest rate. Even more important, starting next year, every student in the country who gets one of these loans will have the absolute right to pay it back as a low, fixed percent of their income. Because they're scared to borrow more money or they think they can't repay their loans. What that means is, if you get out of college and you want to go teach in a small town in rural Ohio where the property tax base is low and the salaries are low, you can do it anyway for a few years because what you have to pay will be determined by what you're making, not the other way around.